Okay, first thing I'm going to do is draw a picture. Q is on the interior of angle PRS. So I'm going to draw angle PRS. On angle PRS, Q is on the interior. What that means is you have a ray that comes out, and Q is going to be a point on that ray. It's in between angle PRS. Then it says T is on the interior of angle QRS. So we're going to have another ray that comes out, ray RT. It says PQR, or angle PRQ is 5x plus 30. So angle PRQ is right here. We're going to write 5x plus 30 inside there. Angle TRS is 3x plus 15. So angle TRS is this angle right here. We're going to write 3x plus 15 inside of there. And then angle QRT is this angle right here. And we're going to write x squared minus x plus 25. Last but not least, we're given angle PRS. That's the total. So outside here, angle PRS is equal to 88 plus 14x. What I'm going to do is I'm going to combine all the angles together and set it equal to the outside angle, which is the total. So when I do this, I end up with x squared plus 7x plus 70 equals 88 plus 14x. Since there's an x squared, we're going to have to factor, so we need to move the 14x and the 88 over. So we can set this equal to 0. We get x squared minus 7x minus 18 equals 0. When I factor this, my factors are going to be x minus 9 times x plus 2. So we're going to get two answers. My first answer is going to be positive 9. My second answer is going to be negative 2. So we're going to plug these values in. When I plug 9 into PRQ, 5 times 9 is 45 plus 30, 75 degrees. If I plug in negative 2, 5 times negative 2 is negative 10 plus 30 is 20 degrees. When I plug in 9, I get 81 minus 9, 72 plus 25, 97 degrees. When I plug in negative 2, I get 4 plus 2 plus 25, 31 degrees. 3 times 9 3 times 9 is 27 plus 15. It's going to be 42 degrees. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 plus 15. It's going to be 9 degrees. Last but not least, our total. 9 times 14 plus 88 is 214 degrees. Check your answer. What's 75 plus 97 plus 42? get 214 degrees. Awesome. And then we're going to do negative 2, so that's 14 times negative 2 is negative 28. 88 plus negative 28. You're going to get 60 degrees. Double check your answers. You get 60 degrees. Awesome. The second example, these are called vertical angles. Back in our vocabulary from yesterday, we talked about vertical angles are always going to be congruent to each other. So 2x plus 20 equals 3x plus 15. We end up getting x equals 5. Plug it back in. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 20 is 30 degrees. We're also going to get 30 degrees down here. But it also wants to know the measure of these two angles. Well, right here we have 180 degrees. So that's going to make both of those angles 150 degrees. On this example, it says you have a linear pair, okay? Linear pairs, if you look at these two angles, they form a straight line together. So they have to add together to equal 180 degrees. So we combine the two angles. We get 12x plus 30 equals 180. Okay, do all your algebra. 12x equals 150 by subtracting 30 to both sides. Divide by 12, and we get x equals 12.5. Plug these back in. 7 times 12.5 plus 20. Angle LMO is 107.5 degrees. 5 times 12.5 plus 10 is 72.5 degrees. So angle OMN is 72.5 degrees, which makes sense because they add together to equal 180. And then vertical angles, so if this angle is 107.5, angle PMN also has to be 107.5 degrees. And the same goes here. Those two angles have to be equal, so angle LMP is going to be 72.5 degrees. This problem says KJ and KM are opposite rays. So KJ and KM are opposite rays, so that means that this whole thing's going to be 180 degrees because it forms a straight angle. In our problem, it says that KN, so that's this ray, bisects angle JKL. So whenever we see this word bisect, that means it cuts it into two congruent angles. So in our picture, what we do is we put a swoosh on these two angles. That means that those two angles are congruent. So inside of JKN, we're going to write 8x minus 13. And inside of angle NKL, we're going to write 6x plus 11. Well, since we had a bisector on that angle, and we're only looking at the angle we highlighted in yellow, those two parts have to be equal. So 8x minus 13 equals 6x plus 11. Subtract 6x from both sides. Add 13 over. We get 2x equals 24. Divide by 2, x equals 12. X equals 12, we plug it back in. So when I plug it back into the first one, 8 times 12 minus 13 we get 83 degrees. So angle JKN is 83 degrees. Angle NKL, 6 times 12 plus 11 is also 83 degrees, which checks out because they have to be the same. And because we have a straight angle here, all three of those angles added together have to equal 180 degrees. So 83 plus 83 is 166. So right here, this is 166 degrees. Subtract that from 180, and we get 14. So this angle right here has to be 14 degrees. Last but not least, we have an angle addition with an angle bisector. So draw angle CAT. CAT. AB bisects angle CAT. Bisect, again, remember from the last example, splits it into two congruent pieces. So that means it goes through the middle. These two angles have to be congruent, so they get the same swoosh. This is ray A, B. Angle CAB is 5y plus 2. And it says angle CAT, that's the total, so I put a swoosh on the outside of this. Is going to equal 9y plus 15. Well, the part that we're missing is angle BAT, but angle BAT has to be the same size as angle CAB, so that means that angle BAT has to be 5y plus 2. And since I have two parts now and I know the total, I combine the parts together. So I'm going to get 10y plus 4 equals 9y plus 15. We're going to subtract the 4 and subtract the 9y to the opposite sides of the equal sign, and you get y equals 11. So we know y equals 11. That should be y. Angle CAB is 5 times 11 plus 2, so that's 55 plus 2, 57 degrees. So angle BAT is also 57 degrees. And then we plug in 11. 9 times 11 is 99 plus 15. 99 plus 15 is 114 degrees. And it checks out because 57 plus 57 is 114 degrees.